A federal immigration crackdown continues on the streets of New Orleans. Roughly 200 Border Patrol agents are making arrests, and the man leading the operation, Greg Bavino, says they will remain, quote, until the mission is accomplished. CBS News reporter Kati Weis is live in New Orleans now. So, Kati, let's talk more about the federal presence and what it looks like there and how the community is actually reacting to it all.
Sure. Good evening, Juliet. Masked armed agents are still making their way around several primarily Hispanic neighborhoods that surround the city of New Orleans, and they're continuing to carry out these immigration enforcement crackdowns. Citizen journalist videos continue to be posted online of more of these operations underway, and we've been asking more questions about the kinds of people that they're arresting. DHS sent me a statement yesterday showing that they've arrested at least 7 more undocumented immigrants that have criminal histories, including some who are convicted sex offenders. However, community members are demanding more answers about a full and complete total list of how many people have been detained during this operation dubbed Catahoula Crunch, and also what their names are and where they're going. Now, our Omar Villafranca actually spoke with one teenage boy who's a U.S. citizen who said that his mother was detained. She has no criminal background, and now the boy is left having to take care of his family in her absence. Take a listen.
After that phone call, they told me in 3 hours they were going to send her to Mississippi, and she was going to stay there a couple of days and then come back to be held in a detention center. It's not really thoughts at this point. It's more of like emotions. It's like really, it makes me really anxious, and it's like that hole in your stomach when you get delivered bad news. It's just a really bad gut feeling.
A lot of bad gut feelings for many people across the city as many families are being separated. I spoke with another family just last night who said that their family member was taken, and they were actually there present as it was all unfolding right in their driveway. And they asked the agents, "Why are you taking him? Do you have a warrant? Where is he going?" They said that the agents would not respond, and they just wish they had an opportunity or some kind of information to be able to contact their loved one while they're in detention. Juliet?
Kati, how are city leaders responding to the immigration crackdown?
Sure. Well, as a result of this kind of thing that we're seeing in the community, many city leaders really are calling for more transparency from Customs and Border Patrol agents. You know, it's quite unprecedented to see Customs and Border Patrol here carrying out these kinds of operations. You know, ICE typically does these operations, but for Border Patrol agents who are normally at the actual border, it's unusual to see them here. And so the city really wants to see these agents while they're in town to be unmasked. They also want them to be collecting more data and offer that data to the public about how many people they're arresting and what their names are. In fact, the mayoral-elect Helena Moreno was interviewed at a special fundraising event over the weekend. Here's what she had to say about that.
If your operation is so successful and it really is about targeting very violent people, well, then just release the information and be very transparent about it and be accountable.
And tomorrow morning, a large-scale protest is scheduled to take place here in the Big Easy, where several major politicians are expected to speak, as well as many community leaders, and including some school leaders as well, who are saying that kids are missing school as a result of this enforcement operation underway. And we will be there, and we'll let you know what happens. Juliet?
All right, Kati Weis. Kati, thank you.